Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Frank Rowe, and I'm going to play a few of my songs for you here tonight. This is called Fingers Crossed. You tell me how you feel, but I don't believe it. You say your love is real, but I don't receive it. It's all love's labor lost. My patience you exhaust. And I don't believe a word you say, 'cause you got your fingers crossed. You say your heart is broke, but I don't buy it. Your love was just a joke, so why deny it? On the street you should be tossed. It's all love's labor lost. And I don't believe a word you say, 'cause you got your fingers crossed. Remember when you said your heart was smitten? You had to have my love both night and day. Well, it's just too bad that you weren't wearing mittens, 'cause I can read what twisted fingers say. You say the future's bright ahead, but I don't see it. I'll have a love until I'm dead, but you won't be it. It's all love's labor lost, and my patience you exhaust. And I don't believe a word you say, 'cause you got your fingers crossed. Thank you. This is a song about love between man and arachnid. It's called The Tarantula's Lullaby. The loving fingers you extend have poison stingers on the end. You're mad at me, I know you are. Know my own tarantula. Your little eyes so full of soul. Here on my fingers, 2 fresh holes. I've learned to cherish every scar I get from my pet tarantula. You're almost human, but not quite. You'd never hurt me out of spite. You're quiet in your little box. Your house is glass, you don't throw rocks. Come take a nap in my guitar. I'll sing a lullaby to my tarantula. We songwriters over the years, especially rock and roll ones, have always done songs about the rebellion of youth against adults in authority. And this song is no different in that respect, except that it's told from the point of view of the adult instead of the rebellious youth. It's called Teenager at War. It's sort of about my daughter, in a way. Teenager at war, throw your books up on the floor. and then turn your attentions to the door, which you will slam as you walk out, and what the argument's about neither of us remembers anymore. But your eyes are filled with hate as I dodge your flying plate. Thank God your aim has never been that good. And now I guess it'll be my fate to lie awake and wait while you go for gallivanting round the neighborhood. But how will it be when you're really free on the day that you cut off your past? I knew you'd go just as soon as you grow, but I didn't expect it so fast. So after things calm down, we'll both just sit around and maybe have some tea and figure out where we're at. And I swear I won't make a sound if you say you're leaving town, and we'll have to both be satisfied with that. But how will it be when you're really free on the day that you cut off your past? I knew you'd go just as soon as you grow. Guess I didn't expect it so fast. Susan, do you have to be confusing? That's Teenager at War. She says it's a sad song. In my misspent youth, I spent a lot of time in East Boston, down in the Maverick Square part, and I worked in a bra factory, which is now luxury condos. And this is a song about old East Boston of like 1972 or so. Over there's the factory where I used to earn my pay, shipping women's underwear for $13 a day. None of us had a TV set, we only had guitars. We'd schlep 'em down to the railroad tracks and drink beneath the stars. Friday was our payday when we paid the weekly rent. Don't ask the landlord for sympathy, he gave it up for Lent. When you hear him in the hallway, best to have it in your hand and thank your stars we're living in this God-forsaken land. Politics is personal in 1976. I shook the hand of Tip O'Neill, I kissed Louise Day Hicks. They'd come right in the factory to try and get your vote. The minute they're elected, they're gone, that's all she wrote. Every day the papers say another shop locked its doors, another factory donates its workers to the poor. last year I came back here to the docks I used to haunt. Security accosted me, they asked me what I want. I went up to my old window and I took a look inside. All I saw was leather chairs, the place was gentrified. Okay, I have my other one with, this song is brand new. It's sort of about letting your feelings run away from you when you thought you were protecting yourself from that. It's called My Little Castle. In my little castle, you caught me napping. How in the world could I let it happen? I'm just a paladin with my table round, head in the clouds, but my feet on the ground. Safe in my armor, I stayed at home, and far from my mind was the notion of roaming. But I felt an itch under my iron pants. I've been in love, but I don't know romance. Then one day when you came around, my little castle came crashing down. I'll keep Excalibur hid while I'm able. I'll keep my Pegasus locked in his stable. I've had some trouble raising my shield. My knight companions say that it's simpler just to yield. This song usually comes in at about 1 minute, and it's in the people's key of G. Oh, I don't need this. It's called Theme from an Imaginary Sitcom. You've done so many things to help me through my day. I'm unkind, you don't mind. You kinda love me anyway. You think of everything that used to slip my mind, that I left behind. Now that's all fine. You kinda help me see my way. I never needed you more than I do now. Say you'll stay one more day. You tell me everything, but then I just forget. Then you say, are you okay? You kinda come and save the day. Made it. This is a song that took me many years to write correctly. I did a lot of false starts. The Classic Ruins used to do it, and they said, take it back to the drawing board. It's called The Trouble. trouble with you is that you don't play fair. The trouble with me is that I don't care. But you know that I won't refuse to play, though I know I'll lose. I can't win the game I play with you. However hard I try, I can't win the game I play with you, and it drives me wild. The trouble with me and the trouble with you. We get the good cards, but we don't follow through. But you know that I won't demand that you deal me a better hand. I can't win the game I play with you. However hard I try, I can't win the game I play with you, and it drives me wild. The trouble with you and the trouble with me. We already won, but we just don't see. But you know that I don't regret the game, though I lost the bet. I can't win the game I play with you. However hard I try, I can't win the game I play with you, and it drives me wild. Here's a song that usually comes in around 45 seconds. I've sort of been working on combining sophistication and minimalization, which they don't exactly go together. It's sort of like, you know, pop music and fine art. The way they mishmashed those together was like this. Well, that's what this is like. It's called This Ain't That. Sometimes I'll go down on my knees for you, but this ain't one of those times. I don't see no use in appeasing you, so if you say go, that's fine. When you say that it's okay, I know there's something stand down when you give me a reason to, and we can call that getting along. Well, if you cut out the fade out, it's 45 seconds. You know. This is Maverick Square, 1972. Nodding out on Noddle's aisle in the sun on your front steps. You must have stepped right over me. I guess I overslept. You don't welcome my advances and you don't pick up my calls. I guess that our romance is about to hit the wall. If things keep getting crazy, I'm gonna step away. Or I could play it lazy and hang out for one more day. Maybe then I won't have to tell myself that now I'm all alone. Things would be much simpler if you'd just pick up the phone. maybe we're already done, and I'm the last to know. If I really thought you were the one, would I have let you go? I'm going down to Jeffrey's Point. There's a certain little store. They got the new Joe Kubert comic book, but I need something more. If I can't stop my head from spinning, I just don't know what I'll do. Life ain't fair in Maverick Square in 1972. This is a song about a girl that I broke up with 52 years ago. It's called Sheila Flynn. When she left, I should have cried, but I put the thought aside, and I really don't remember anymore, because we had no use for tears in them psychedelic years, and I really don't remember anymore. But wasn't there a pair of eyes that used to wink at me, and a girl who understood who she was growing up to be? But now her face is just a blur, seen through the women after her, and I really don't remember anymore. But I recall the way she used to always get annoyed when I turned my back on difficulties she could not avoid. And then one day she'd had enough. Today I'm sorry I hung tough, and I really don't remember anymore. Yeah, but that's all, folks.